All right, everybody, it is Thursday morning right now, and we're getting ready to take this 700 R4 to Dion. We got it decently cleaned up, so he doesn't have too much of a mess. We got most of the grease off. Allison and I put probably half hour into it, just cleaning it up, but it's ready to go. Hopefully there's nothing too major wrong with it, but we're gonna go ahead and get it to Dion, so let's hit the road.
Tom's paying for gas today. Come on. 4 miles per gallon. It's not 4 miles a gallon, 6. It's the smiles per gallon that matter, Dion. You gotta know this. It's the smiles per gallon. Yeah.
I figured you'd bring Vicky's truck.
You know, he tried to talk me into that.
Okay, so the reason we didn't bring the 64 is it has an oil pressure deficiency.
That's not good.
But that would really look bad.
I know.
You have more tables set up than I have ever seen here in my life. You have a new table.
No, they should have been here.
A new table. Look at this. Nice looking Turbo 400 with a bolt-on bell housing. Look how nice Dion cuts the freaking bell housings off. He bought a, what's that thing you bought, Dion?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Small milling machine. Bridgeport. Yeah, like a Bridgeport. It's small. Yeah. This is an aftermarket case. This is full-blown rock and roll stuff right here. Fresh Turbo 350 sitting there ready to go. You got a fresh red cat. What are you doing there, Philo?
You're good with names. I can never remember all their names.
No, I know who Philo is.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Today has been a very weird day so far. My dad's truck got stolen about an hour ago, his white dually, and it was sitting out back and had the trailer hooked up to it. So the plan was today was to take off the bed off my truck, but I don't know if we'll even get there or not. Everybody's kind of out looking for it, and I'm just kind of staying here taking care of things while everybody's gone. So hopefully it gets found. You have to be a major window licking to steal a dually, a flatbed white dually with a cowl hood with a front SRC plate that literally the whole county knows what truck that is. So I don't know, some crackhead came and stole it, so we're dealing with that right now, but hopefully at some point today we can start working on this thing and things go back to normal, but things are all frazzled, so we'll see what happens. But for right now, I'm gonna take my good old PB blaster and start spraying some of these nuts and bolts on the bottom of this bed, because a lot of these nuts and bolts are completely rusted, and you know, might as well try and do something to them before I go and try and take them off. Make my life a little easier possibly. So gosh, it's been a wonderful day so far already, so hey, that's life. But I'm sure it'll come back. I just hope it comes back undamaged. My dad's had that truck forever, so I feel bad, but I'm sure we'll get it back. Status report. The truck has been found and it's completely off, but since I can't be there and help out, I figure the one thing I can do is go get pizza for everybody. So when everybody gets back, we can sit down and have pizza when this mess is all over. The guy has been positively ID'd, but not caught yet. My Uncle Jeremy is following this guy around on the road. So listen, this has been a crazy day. I'm gonna just go get everybody some pizza, go pick them up some Donatos, and we can all maybe have a laugh when it's all over. You know, I gotta feel really bad for my dad, because he's had that truck since I was, I think, 4 or 5. He bought that thing so we could pull the big race car trailer, and it's come a long way. It used to be, when he bought it, it was green, and then it was two-tone, dark blue, light blue, and then now it's white with a flatbed. You know, it's got 350,000 miles on it. It's been through so much. The truck has been pretty much there since I was born, and it's gotten us through a lot of stuff, and it just really sucks. No, it's not the nicest thing we own. It's got so many miles on it, and it's absolutely needing of a restoration. But it really sucks that it is what, you know, got stolen. The guy apparently looked at the Malibu and looked at my mom's new green truck, but he went for the truck, assuming because I had the trailer attached to it. But it just really sucks. You know, my dad doesn't have anything that nice. That truck is what he's got, and he makes sure everyone else has really nice things before he can even think about him having a new truck. And they decided to steal his truck, so it just really sucks. But hopefully it's not totaled and we can fix it. But I just feel really bad, but hopefully we can all laugh about it. Alright guys, so my dad's truck's back. They found it. You guys can see that on my dad's channel. It's gonna be pretty wild, I'm sure. But I guess we're still gonna pull this bed today, because we don't let shit like that stop us from working. So let's we're gonna have to tow this thing back up to the front, because obviously it doesn't have a transmission in it. So I think, I don't know, maybe I'll use a tractor or a truck. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I gotta get it up to the shop though. Alright y'all, so we're getting ready to pull this bed. Some things I wanted to do is pull this back bumper off, and this hitch is just gone. It's bad. The hitch needs to come off, and that needs to go to scrap, and it's just in our way. So we'll see. It's going to be tough. I mean, some of these nuts and bolts literally are so rusted, I don't think a socket we can fit on, so we're going to have to do a lot of hacksaw for sure. But this bed should come off hopefully easily. So let's get to work. So they actually put these holes in the frame just so you can get to the bed bolts, but luckily there's one by the gas tank, and they left you a nice hole to get to the bolt right there. So luckily this should be easy. So I think by the time we're done taking this stuff apart, I won't even have to clean up the frame much, because here's why. Rust falls. Blasters wound up. There's one. KP's gonna give it a try.
Man, that's unreal.
Let's detach now.
Tommy,
Yeah.
you picked a real winner.
Oh, I know.
Anything worth a shit takes time and effort.
Jeremy gets it.
If you're not willing to put the time and effort on it, just go buy something nice.
It's like a rock.
The frame rail is this.
Yep.
Let's see.
Look like you're about to do a dance move.
Bring it back to disco.
I already did a dance move called Make a Crackhead Cry.
Which?
It's okay, it's my blade. Oh God.
That's what you get for talking shit.
I haven't hit my head yet today. I'm actually surprised. I learned my lesson.
And there's why I paid $1,500 for that socket set. Half-inch drive.
Water in the bed. I don't know.
She is heavy. Yeah, it's pretty. It's gonna be easy.
You ready?
We'll pick it up and go with it.
Now, yeah, I followed him for.
I think I had 16 said he saw it from the windshield.
Yeah. He was all over the place.
I drove up there.
Now you gotta look just on the bed.
Look on the bed. That bumper's junk, it don't matter if you hurt it. Go back a little bit.
Gotta come up. Gotta come up.
Okay, now. I just want to get away from that window.
All right, you're good.
Come back. Am I clear?
Yeah.
You're good.
I mean, yeah, just yeah, I think so.
right, well, that was a big step in our process here. This is going to give us, everything's out of the way now. I can start wire wheeling this frame and start the frame saving process. I plan on doing a 2-4 drop. I've got my eye on this rough country kit. I think 4 in the back. I just want to make it level. I don't want to slam it. I don't think it would take much to make it sit right. So I think a 2-4 drop is what I'm going to do. 4 is the most you can do without doing a flip kit or C-cutting the frame. I wouldn't ever want to C-cut the frame, and I don't want it to ride like ass. So this kit I got my eye on should be good for us. It shouldn't change any suspension components. It'll be drop spindles in the front, so I don't want to do drop coils, it'll ride like ass. So now we can start disassembling a little bit of the suspension parts, and maybe I'll order that kit in here soon. And start getting some stuff done now, for sure. It's making quite the mess, but I mean, that's what you get when you're working on something with 190,000 miles that is in the Rust Belt, so. But, yeah. Alright guys, so we got this bed off. I don't know if I should try and get a new one or if I should try and save this one. I'll show you why I'm suspicious. These bed rails absolutely need replaced. There's no question about it. And you can get replacements. And you just re-weld them on. The rest of the bed's pretty good. You can get replacement rails. So I might get some of those and try and save this bed. I don't know. But these step-side beds are getting pretty rare. And they're not cheap, especially if you want to get a tailgate. And then that means I have to paint. If I get another bed, I'm more than likely going to have to paint it, because I'll find one that's probably not the right color. But I don't know, guys. I'm going to try and get this bed liner out of here, because these are absolutely the worst bed liners you can put in a truck, because they just hold moisture. I think that's why this bed's so heavy and why it's been leaking water. Is all the water is in between the actual bed and the plastic. So we're gonna try and rip some of this stuff out. Hopefully it comes out easier than everything else today. I don't know if these are just holding on the chrome pieces or what, but so we got these chrome pieces off because those are hideous. But oh yeah, so I think that those were actually what was holding the bed liner in. Oh yeah, that's gonna come right out of there. So let's tear this out. Oh yeah. I should cut this by the nose. Oh yeah. You guys want to help me with this? That's what I was trying to figure out, is how those come off. Yeah, man, I think we can work with this bed.
Yeah, solid. There's the seam there.
I think we saved it just in time. Because, I mean, look at all the moisture it's been holding in the mud.
Look at the bed. It's not beat up. It's had this fucking liner in it since.
Right, like there's no dents at all.
No, just the regular spot weld.
Move that stuff over there. See if there's anything under all that.
I think this is where it's been leaking from.
Yeah, 'cause it's got a big old hole in the plastic liner. Well, I think you're good.
Yeah, it was leaking from this little hole right there.
Drain holes in the corner.
Drain holes, yeah.
You're good, Tommy. All we need is some bed liners and snaps. Whatever they make to replace this.
That's that piece that goes in the gas tank.
Well,
I bet
that makes me
OMC
happy.
probably has those pieces.
No, that's off a Kohler 6 horsepower. It's an air cleaner.
Yep.
From a mile away. I came off a Cub Cadet.
How the hell would you know that?
I know shit.
He's
35
nuts.
years old.
When there's shit to be known, Jeremy knows it.
Oh, I see. So here's the Torx heads to take off them rails. Okay. I'll probably leave them on for now.
Yeah, we'll do the bed all at one time.
Yeah. I wish we would have put this thing by the hose.
Well, we can lift it up and move it around. I've got a big skid up there we can put it on. That's 18, so any standard. Let me see what that one looks like.
I think that was 3/4.
They're a little too small.
Thankfully, Uncle Bucko is here to save the day for me today because he's got the big guns as far as tools goes. So my dad's stuff wasn't really cutting it. Thankfully, he brought his tools. A lot of the stuff's so rusty. It's just I'm surprised a lot of the bolts didn't break.
Hunting down criminals, tearing rusty bolts apart. That's what I do every day.
Coming.
Hold on. Yeah, this one's got a little bit of bolt left on it. There's that part.
All right here.
There it comes.
Sweet.
Don't throw these mounts away. New bumpers don't come with them.
Probably gonna get a roll pan. You think that bumper's worth anything? No.
It's all messed up.
Yeah, let's junk then.
Scrap.
Scrap.
Look how loose that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll take a little bit of doing to get off.
Take sawzall and cut it right there, and get it off. Then you just have to worry about getting the bolts out.
Yeah, you can do that.
Make it easier getting the bolts out with that thing not
Yeah,
hanging.
because I'll just make a trip if we have to. I'll bring the torches over. Just gotta make a plan.
Hey, guess what? Jeff's gonna be mad 'cause we're converting you to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm Bauer, so
No, we're gonna convert you. You're gonna love Milwaukee after this.
I don't love Bauer. That's my only option. That's all I've got. Harbor Freight Special, man.
You'll invest. I guess that's the only place you
Yeah,
do that
I
credit.
already, yeah. So we'll just
Same thing over there.
Jesus, that's terrible. God, that's for sure. Ah, this is heavy. I realize these are heavy. Well, my dad's on his way out here, and I have not gotten a chance to clean up the mess, so. This is the part where I get my ass chewed.
Jesus.
I'll clean it up, I promise. I was gonna clean it up before you got out here, but
It's all right, man. You know what? I kind of miss having your messes here.
I'll clean it up.
It's all good.
So yeah, we got the bed off, bumper off, hitch is half off.
Half off? Oh.
Yeah, we cut it off because that saves us the time of getting the 4 rusty bolts off, and then we're just down to 2. The frame's good.
Yeah, the frame does look pretty decent.
Like, yeah, it's all crusty, but I can deal with crust.
It's gonna be a driver.
Yeah.
It's a driver. It'll be all right. I think you're gonna really enjoy this truck. I've always liked these trucks. I've had a few of these trucks, but my favorite one by far was my 94 half-ton two-wheel drive. It was an extended cab, but it was a short bed 350 automatic. I wish I would have never sold that truck.
That wasn't a dark blue and light blue one, wasn't it?
No,
That
this
was
one was a teal green and silver two-tone. It had Corvette rallies on it.
I don't think I was alive for that.
And it had the gray two-tone.
Oh, it was beautiful. I sold it to my mom and dad. They drove the wheels off of it and sold it back to me, and then I ended up selling it.
Alright guys, so off camera, we've just been beating on the frame with a hammer, trying to get some of this loose stuff off, some of the bigger chunks. We've got a lot, I don't know if you can see that. Probably lost 50 pounds in rust. It's been a mess, but we're going to go ahead and push this thing outside and degrease the frame and wash it down with a hose, and then we'll park it for the day. Alright y'all, I'm going to go ahead and close out this one today. A few things before I go. I'm happy with how today went with the truck. Everything went mostly smoothly other than some rusty bolts, but they didn't stop us. We got the bed off. We've cleaned up the frame a little bit. The next step will be to get the wire wheels out and start buzzing some more of this rust off. And then we can start hitting it with some frame saver paint and get it looking as good as new. There's a kit from Rough Country. It's a 2/4 drop. You don't have to, it's drop shackles and drop spindles. I think it's a $500 kit, $450. So I think that's not bad compared to some of the other stuff out there. I wanted to do Beltec, which is really nice. That's the nice stuff, but prices are a little too expensive. This is gonna be a budget build, you know, like I've said, so I wanna keep it budget. But yeah, I'm happy with how today has gone. I'm excited. I think we can save that bed. If we can't, I mean, these beds are out there. I've been on Marketplace. That you can find them. They're not that rare, but if I can, I want to save the bed. I want to go over one common misconception, and that is this 71 C10 is not my project. Everybody keeps saying I have too many projects. I have the S10 and I have the Silverado, my daily and my personal race car. That's all I have, okay? I do not, okay, maybe I had 2 projects, yeah, that's getting there, but that C10 is not mine anymore. That's not my responsibility. My dad bought me out. It's his truck, not mine anymore. So he does whatever he wants to do with it. He bought me out. So I just want to get that clear, because everybody keeps saying I have too many projects and when are you going to finish your first project? Well, I only have the S10, which I simply just don't have the money for. I haven't had space or time to do it. It really needs to go, it either needs to be the primary project on that lift for like a week in this shop, or if Billy wants to take it into his shop and we work on it there. But, you know, just haven't had the time. We've been trying to finish the Nova build, and I want to help Billy get the Nova done first and get that out of the way before I can even think about moving the S10 in there. And I also want to finish Allison's Dart and keep helping her and her dad finish the Dart. So those are the two main things. I have the Falcon right now as a race car, and it's been doing me well. I love the truck. I still do. I never would ever get rid of that truck. I would sell the Falcon in a heartbeat before well, of course I wouldn't sell it, but I would let Billy sell the Falcon in a heartbeat before I would sell my truck. It's the sentimental thing, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Falcon, but you know, that truck is, I drove that truck to high school, so you know, I'd much rather build it. So we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys are really liking this build so far. I know I have. I've seen a lot of people saying they're getting motivation to start their OBS builds, and I love to hear that. Also, I want to apologize. We weren't able to use the really nice camera today. We've been on the camcorder today. I didn't have my camera girl with me. She was up eating lunch with her grandma today. So she took a day off. Thankfully, Kenny and Rob helped me film some stuff, and I thank Jeremy for helping me work on the truck, and Kenny was helping me. Huge thanks to them. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.